Look in front.
What?
It's Mount Rushmore! Dig it down!
It's the Mount Rushmore pilgrimage! And there's one up there!
A road trip that it seems like every RVer takes at some point is to Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. The state is full of unique and amazing roadside attractions. But in addition to seeing Mount Rushmore, two of our favorite stops along the way were to Custer State Park and the Badlands.
We are in South Dakota at Badlands National Park.
We're at the Badlands! It's land before time! This is what the Badlands looks like. In the Badlands, and this is the land of the RVs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is just one of the stops. Good thing we got ours with our fridge and cold waters. We're in South Dakota, in the Badlands, hiking on, what's the name of the trail?
Notch Trail. And the reason it's called Notch, I think, is because there's ladder notches you have to walk up to overlook the Badlands.
And it's probably about 90, 95 out right now. We decided to pick about like 1 o'clock, maybe around 2 by the time we get back.
One of the longest trails.
But it's really not that bad, and great views. Not really a fan of that sign there, especially when we got a hike in front of us.
You hear something?
Summited our first part. We just summited, and now we gotta go somewhere that way. Dangerous cliff. Keep right.
We are on our way to Mount Rushmore, and today we are in a car! We're super pumped because we decided to rent a car because there's some really twisty, turny roads, and there are some tunnels, and the one tunnel is 12.2 and we're 12.1. So yeah, I think it was a smart decision. Height 11 feet 0 inches. Wow, who's happy now? And this is why we decided to rent a car, because this tunnel is 11 feet tall and our RV is 12 feet 2 inches tall.
Look in front.
What?
It's Mount Rushmore! Dig it down!
That's Mount Rushmore! What in the world? You can't see it on the camera, but that is cool. Is that
really
the real
cool.
thing?
This is the view from Black Hills Forest, which is really pretty. And zooming in, that is some heads carved into a mountain, right there.
And now we are headed into Custer State Park. They say there's a lot of wildlife here. There's even a wildlife loop road. So we are hoping we see at least one bison, at least one burro, is that what they're called? And at least one bighorn sheep. Holy guacamole! Folks, we are less than a quarter mile on the wildlife loop, and I see some bison! There's actually like a ton. Look how many bison there are. I can't even begin to count them.
This is our view. We're in the car and they're probably 20 feet away. Feel a little bit more safe though, being this far away than when we were on the motorcycles at Yellowstone. Okay, let's get a move on. We went another quarter of a mile.
There's some prairie dogs. See the prairie dogs and the deer? Someone's blocking traffic.
They're so friendly. Oh, they're all coming over.
We are in Custer State Park and someone told us to bring carrots so we can feed the wild birds. This is so cool. They're so friendly.
Emmy's found a new friend.
He's well fed. How do they know that we have carrots? They're all coming over here. I ran out of carrots. Whoa, this is why they call it Needles Highway. Such a good thing we did not bring the RV. We made it! This is near the top of the Needles Highway. It's so pretty. This is so pretty. So pretty. So pretty with the rocks and the water.
I'm at the woolly mammoth exhibit. That's the only working woolly mammoth dig in the US or the world. And that is a complete intact woolly mammoth.
This is the size of a Colombian mammoth, and that is the size of Hud. We are about to go see Crazy Horse Memorial, which is currently being worked on. It's been working on since the 1940s, and they're far away from completion. But if they do complete it, it might be the biggest statue in the world. Right now, Crazy Horse, the head alone, which is the only part they've carved, is 27 feet taller than Mount Rushmore heads. But that means it's 87 feet. The whole thing is going to be 563 feet. So 60 feet tall for Mount Rushmore, 573 for Crazy Horse, and that is crazy if I do say so myself. There it is! Crazy Horse! That statue is crazy! So good.
You can see his face right there, and his finger, his arm is pointed out that way.
Today,
we're doing a helicopter ride past Mount Rushmore. We're back!
we did it! It was a short but amazing ride, and we got to see Mount Rushmore!
We were a little worried that we weren't going to be that close to it, and you're not like right up at their faces, but they circled around them a couple times. You get to see the back, and it was pretty awesome.
And even if we didn't get to see Mount Rushmore, it was still a beautiful place to fly. It's Black Hills in South Dakota are pretty. Mount Rushmore! We are pulling in, and I looked over, and there were some people looking at us. The heads!
This is it. This is Mount Rushmore. This is what it looks like when you're walking in. We parked literally right there, and we are at the info stuff. There's Emmy, and there are the heads.
I spy with my little eye George Washington! So this took 14 years to build and is about 60 feet tall, and they had about 400 people working on this. And they got paid $8 a day, which at that time it was during like Great Depression era, so it's actually a decent amount. But they dynamited a lot of it, and so it was a pretty dangerous job.
And someone just told us that all the rocks down here at the bottom, they were planning on actually cleaning out, but they ran out of funds. And they said that now it actually works because it is like a triangle that draws your eyes to the presidents. This is what the mountain looked like originally. I have no idea how you see in that 4 different faces.
Some of you, you're deciding on this trip that you're going to make a connection with someone or maybe reconnect.
Just let up. We missed it.
Missed it by like 2 seconds.
Bad water. Bad water. Basin.
Went down hard.
We're almost to the end. That's probably the last. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Arms up.
We are driving down. We are turning.
No brake. No brake.
Let's use some brake. Ooh, skirt.
Sorry. We're at a woolly mammoth dig. Where's the dig?
Say something.
Mount Rushmore. Oklahoma, where the wind.
You're at Mount Rushmore.
The 4 noses. We're officially crossing into Mount Rushmore.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing.